question. I don't want to name drop anybody.
I think you can name drop if it's positive.
Okay.
Shout out to all the good stuff out there. Let's not shame anybody.
No, it's not. No, it's not that I'm like shaming, but
even though we were name dropping last time with who was the best, LeBron, Kobe, or MJ.
Sometimes I look at even like these little clips of like churches like a big ministry, not to like give it a specific name. And sometimes,
honestly, let's keep it real. Just say it gracefully. Like
so, sometimes I
shoot out his name.
So sometimes I look
their name.
Like a
Don't
church
be afraid now.
Like a church like Hillsong, and how big it is and how massive it is, and like you know how like whenever the band comes out and they sing, people are like, yeah, oh my God. And sometimes I ask myself, is that really real? Like, are you really like, wow, yeah, is it genuine, or is it just more because of like?
We'll never know though.
Not the culture, but like
I probably say like it is because you know when you think of music and vibration and you're
frequencies
listening to and also the message,
feelings,
the word you're hearing God and it's you know it's instilling in your mind as you listen to the vibration. So I feel like it's an energy riser when it comes to listening to music or worship or you know, in the beginning. I mean, I'm not like your average. I go every Sunday to church because I really just kind of started more consistently. Ben, like I said, you know, brought me here to the point where I'm enjoying the community. I'm enjoying, you know, like he said earlier, you know, the little to the most, right? From when it's 5 to 10 to 50, little by little. But yeah, so to your point with the music, I feel like it is real when you feel it, right? And I don't know.
I'd agree to that.
I think it could be genuine.
Yeah,
it could be genuine. Like we you know. Maybe there is some shady stuff for sure.
No, I'm not saying more shady, but
be
specific
because he's talking about the music element, right?
I'm talking about the I guess like not just the music, but in the whole performance thing. Like, is that? And I, you know, maybe I'm completely wrong for questioning or thinking about it. Like, is that really the best way to reach people? Is that really the best way to like?
But see now
you'll reach certain people and certain people you won't.
That's
you know. So it's like
you're entering too
because right I kind of because like
it's too complex for that because right now it's like we just gotta let people do what they believe is best for them to do, and whoever's gonna like, they're gonna like it. Whoever doesn't like it, change the channel, go to the next place. Like we have to do that. Like we have to respect
people
that.
Might
like
come to church because they love the worship.
Well,
music,
look, no. We
right?
talk about you go to Hillsong. Let's talk about Hillsong. I freaking love Hillsong. I think they're incredible. I think first of all, there's no perfect church, so they're as flawed as any other church. Your favorite church is flawed. Your favorite church ministries, they're flawed. There's no perfect church. There's no perfect, you know. You got to take what's good, and they have a lot of good to offer. And when you go there and they do their music and their worship, which is phenomenal. I mean, I've been to their freaking like concerts, conferences. We've flown to New York to pack out the Brooklyn, wherever the Brooklyn Nets play, the Barclays Center, or whatever, and it's just packed with people at a conference, Hillsong conference. It's incredible. It's electrifying. Like it's what you were talking about, right?
Energy.
Yeah, it's just a crazy, incredible experience. Is it genuine? It was for me. It was for me. Like I'm there, like to connect with God in a personal way. I can't speak for everybody else in the room, but are there people there potentially just going through the motions? Sure, absolutely. Are there people there potentially faking it? Sure. I'll give you an example. There's a lot of churches that have pastors that preach like this whole revival concept. Well, they lay hands on people and you see them flopping, like literally, like, you know,
right, yeah,
put your hand on the forehead and boom. Or like I've seen them take off their blazer jackets and swing their blazer jackets, and then there's like a sea of people falling on the floor. I've seen people blow on a microphone, you know, when they're praying for somebody, or blow over their head and they like fall.
That's what
and
it sounds
yeah, man, it's like I've seen that's a very Pentecostal, I guess, movement, you know, tied to the term of revival and but. You can question that too. Like, do those people really fall? Is that really? I mean, I've seen a lot.
I mean, right off the bat, it seems like it's fake.
It seems
like,
ridiculous,
yeah,
but if you look at the scriptures, it's also ridiculous what Jesus would do with people. Like it was ridiculous. How Jesus you gonna raise a guy that's been dead, Lazarus, for 3 days, and people already mourning him, and he tells them, open up the tomb, take out Lazarus. I'm gonna call him out. He's like, dude, this guy's already decomposing. Like Jesus has done many miracles that seem so ridiculous, yet they happen. So we're not doing anything different. It's just that it's ridiculous because we don't see it every day. But if we would see it every day, it starts to become normal.
The norm. Yeah,
it becomes
exactly.
like, oh yeah, you're supposed to, or we expect that people to be healed, or as like again, like falling and fainting, or there's people. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff that trips me out, but at the end of the day, I feel like I ask, like if it's getting you closer to God, then more power to you.